Hello, how are you? Hello, hi. Okay, so I hope you guys are in the mood for some fun. Okay, so today's been a great day. Today has been an absolutely stellar banger of a day. Let me start off by saying I have the worst headache ever. No, actually the worst headache was last night. I was at the point where I was getting blurry spots and almost throwing up. So you guys know, I get what they call barometric migraines or storm headaches. I can't control it. I have no warning sometimes. It just depends. Now, sometimes if we have a storm just flying really fast that doesn't really do much, no big deal. But if there's something that builds for days, by the time it shows up, I'm in misery. Apparently, this works with snow as well. Now, I live in the deep, deep South. And that being said, we never get snow. The last time I saw snow, I was probably 7 or 8 years old, maybe a little bit older, not much. Everyone kept saying last week that it was gonna snow yesterday. And I'm like, I don't think it is, but if it does, it's not gonna be much, but I'll be happy to get whatever we get. And I kept thinking, man, I really hope it snows. I really hope it snows. Well, by the time I got home from work, I was dealing with a pisser of a headache already and eating Excedrin. Well, by the time 4 o'clock rolled around, it was really bad. It was really bad. My supervisor called me and said that our location was opening a lot later. Normally we open at 7. Normally I go in at 3 in the morning and our business opens at 7. That gives us 4 hours to prep and do a bunch of stuff and get the place ready for clients. Well, he said it had been pushed back to 10 o'clock. And I was like, well, you know, I can't stay past 2. I was like, I can work till 2, even though Wednesday is my big project day. He was like, that's fine. This is about everyone's safety, that sort of thing. Well, 8:30 this morning rolled around and I was just stepping out of the shower, still dripping wet. And my phone was going off and it was a number I didn't recognize. And it was a different supervisor who also works in my department, but one who has never called me before. And he's like, just so you know, it's been pushed back to noon. And I was like, first of all, I spoke to insert supervisor's name yesterday and I told him I couldn't stay till 2. I was like, if I go in, the first hour is going to be XYZ. I named I didn't say XYZ. I said what I was going to be doing. I said, and the next hour would be so-and-so. I was like, that's not enough to get really even started on the project that I do every Wednesday. I was like, on top of that, our roads, like we've only had one person able to leave my complex, and that's because she has a giant Jeep with huge tires and 4-wheel drive, like all-wheel drive. I was like, I don't think I can go, honestly. And he was like, if that's what you feel you need to do to stay safe, just don't come to work today. And we'll hammer out the details on payment in the next day or so. I'm like, that's fine. Honestly, even if I don't get paid for it, I'm fine because I would rather be safe than sorry. So fun fact, I don't know if I told you guys Monday, but Joseph's master cylinder for his brakes went out. And so we're down to 1 car right now while his car is in the shop. And I'm not even sure it's going to be fixed by tomorrow. Originally it was supposed to be fixed Monday, but when they pulled it off, there was something else that was part of it that they needed to send off for the part. And it's hard to find parts for Joseph's car because it's so old. I mean, even repros are almost impossible to find. But anyway, what had happened was they called and said, we're going to have to finish it Wednesday because the part that we need is coming Wednesday. And he's like, that's fine. So I don't think it's coming tomorrow, or today, excuse me. I don't think it's coming today. And if they call, because it's 4 o'clock already, if they call, he'll just tell them we'll go pick it up tomorrow. So we'll pick it up tomorrow if it's fixed. But we got over 6 inches of snow last night. I'm going to put a bunch of pictures up on Blue Sky. Like a bunch of pictures up on Blue Sky. And possibly my TikTok as well. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Anyway, long story short, I had the day off today. It was great. I mean, I told a couple of my coworkers, I was like, look, because I got a couple of, I live 6 minutes door to door, but it's that 6 minutes, there's a lot of curves and stuff, and everyone is driving like maniacs today. I don't understand, like, there's literal ice on the streets and people are just flying through it. The cops have been going crazy all day long trying to slow people down. But anyway, I told a couple of my coworkers who had called me, they were asking if I was coming in, and I was like, I'm not, and I live this close. I was like, you live an hour away. I was like, if you want to come in, that's on you. I was like, please be safe. Please drive as slow as possible. I know you're going to be taking either the interstate or the highway, but please don't let anyone else's speed influence your speed. You drive as slow as you need to. You be as safe as possible, you know. Yield to everyone if you have to. Slow down even more for turns and stops than you normally would. I was just trying to spell it out. I was like, honestly, I told him, I said, I'm not trying to influence any of y'all, but if it was me and I lived that far away, I wouldn't even bother coming in, because by the time, and I want to say our business is closing super early. And now corporate called and said that they're issuing a warning of a refreeze at 5 in the next hour or so because the temperature is dropping. It's like, what is the temperature right now? It is currently not showing on my phone. Hold on one second. That can't be right because a minute ago it was like 20 something degrees. Yeah, it's reloading. Says it's 35. I don't think so. Now it says it's going to get down to 15 tonight. Now I brought in all my houseplants and stuff, but I have so many pictures of the crazy amount of snow. They're saying we have a chance for snow again tomorrow. So honestly, I kind of hope we do, because I haven't seen snow in forever. And while it made my head hurt like crazy, I really had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. Joseph and I went out last night while it was snowing. It'd been snowing for about 2-3 hours, and we went out there And of course the cool air felt great on my head, but also it was just fun to be out there in the snow. He got down on the ground and made a snow angel. I was like, I'm not doing that. I have a hard enough time getting off the floor when I'm not, you know, frozen and wet. But we went back out this morning before anyone got up. We got up at like, I think a little after 4 this morning, and we walked out there and looked around, and it was magical. I'm not joking. Like, when you walk outside and everything is just glowing because it's blanketed in that snow, and it's so quiet. It's just magical. It felt like Christmas. It felt like we were in a whole nother world. It was so nuts. I will take this to my grave with me. And I told Joseph, I'm so thankful and grateful that I was able to share this experience with him, that like I have him in my life. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Now, that being said, you got to take the bad with the good. I don't know if you guys noticed or clocked it, but behind me is my monitor. Now, as you can see, my other monitor is still here. So what am I gaming on? My downstairs smart TV, my dining room smart TV. I'm currently streaming on it. So the caveat of today's stream is I am not going to be streaming or playing in 4K like I normally do, like I would on that one. Now, the TV actually works. The smart TV part of that TV back there actually works. The HDMI ports went out, and that's common for gamers. Actually, that's the second time I've gone through an HDMI TV's HDMI ports. But this screen in particular that I'm going to be gaming on is a 1080 monitor, which is fine. That's fine for Skyrim. It's a 1080 monitor at, I think, 60 hertz, so we should be good. And of course, this one is a 4K at 60 hertz. Now, we're gonna be gaming in windowed borderless mode because I have discovered a way to bring up my. I finally managed to get my overlay working, and so chat is actually on my screen now. So if I in fact do want to go back to streaming via the lovely 4K, I can, and do it on one monitor. I'm not super fond of that because if anything goes wrong while I'm streaming, I can't just immediately go to this monitor and fix it. I would have to either exit the game or tab out, which sometimes causes the game to freeze up and not respond anyway. So I'm a little nervous, so we may run into some issues. Is my microphone? Yeah, my microphone's working. Now, as you guys can tell, I did a lot of work today. I got very motivated when I was moving everything around. I'm going to go to it for a hot second, but you'll hear my voice. We have a new slideshow. We have a new starting soon screen that I added some photos to. I added some graphics that have updated things on them. Like this is just my logo. That's me in front of my old apartment's front door, thinking I'm being cute and sexy. But I have my blue sky on there. I have my TikTok. I have my YouTube on here. I'll run it later in case I have to run to the bathroom or something. But if you look in the About Me section below, you will see that I have updated my socials to have my YouTube, my TikTok, and my blue sky. That is all I'm going to be using from now on. Now, I still have, as of right now, I still have Facebook Messenger because I use it to stay in contact with so many of my friends and family. And while I may have, a couple of other messengers I can use, invariably, most of them don't use that. Most of them use Facebook Messenger, but I'm going to slowly start getting all of my, people who have followed me on here and have reached out to me via Messenger. I'm going to get them to start texting and messaging me on either TikTok or YouTube or Blue Sky. If you guys aren't on Blue Sky, please go. It is so fun. It is so fun. It is, millions of people are getting on it. It's crazy how big it's blowing up. And honestly, the best time to get on it is now because, as you guys know, over time, these these socials start introducing newer and sometimes paywalled features, whereas people who start out when on the ground floor, you know, they tend to get grandfathered in. But I also have a new background for when I shrink up, like so. I'm so excited. I did so much work today on my stream. I figured out so much stuff today, and I have my monitor going bad to thank for it. All right, so I'm gonna launch the game, and hopefully my audio is still working right. I was having some audio issues, but hopefully everything's working right now. And while this is ready to go, I'm going to, why did it populate over there? It's on the wrong dim. This happened to me earlier. I know why it's happening, and I'll tell you why in a second. While it's getting ready to launch, I'll have to exit out of it. I don't know, it's actually, well, I say that. It should be in, yeah, there we go. It should be in borderless mode still. I'll have to double check. But I should be able to move it if it's in windowed mode. We'll see. All right, let me quit. Yes. Sorry about that. All right, so hold on. This needs to, yeah, that needs to be like that. Okay, hold on. So the workaround for this is to actually, because I launch everything through Vortex, which is how you need to be launching your game if you're modding it. Honestly, launching it with F4SE it's viable and doable, but honestly, the most stable way of launching your game is through the Vortex mod manager. All right. No, that's Fallout 4. I'm trying to play Elder Scrolls. Let me bring up my launcher. Yeah, I didn't have windowed mode. That's what it was. It's not saving my windowed mode for some reason. So I guess every time I go to play it, I need to do that. All right, let's try this again. And God willing, this time it'll act right. Because it was acting right earlier. I double checked it twice. All right, so let's go ahead and, oh, my water bottle. I was just about to make a Coca-Cola. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm choking to death over here. I had some Doritos, like literally about 6 Doritos. And one of them is trying to stay hung up in my throat. Ugh. I love my new background. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Now, if and I've learned how to do it. I've learned so much about Streamlabs lately. It's nuts what you can learn when you put your mind to it. All right, let's go to continue. I'm super excited. You guys don't even know, like I'm so excited. It took everything I had to not play this game when I wasn't streaming. I've been dying to play some more Skyrim. It is a really fun game. It is such a fun game. Now, we are carrying too much to be able to run. All right, so my volume is really low. Let's turn that up in game. Actually, it is all, music could stand to be a little bit louder. I guess we'll just turn it up. Whoops. Just making sure all my volume is up as loud as it'll go. Like, the volume may be a specific level for you guys, right? But, it's really, really quiet for me. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Now, again, why? Wait, did it not? Oh, I did TBM, not TGM. My bad. It's weird how the volume handles itself. Okay, so on our last stream, we ran to Bleak Falls Barrow. I showed off quite a few areas and mods and whatnot, and we talked about it. And so now we're gonna go turn in the Golden Claw. This damn guy here, Sven, he just cannot seem to stay out of this place.
Show those thieves not to steal from Luke and Valerius.
I have the Golden Claw.
You found it. There it is. Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Are you clothed? Okay. I panicked for a second. I was like, tell me he didn't walk out on camera naked. Okay, trying to get me banned, y'all. Trying to get me banned. Okay, so the Golden Claw is back. Now, currently, we can't touch it. It spins in the way. We can't touch it without stealing it. Now, we can take this quartz. We can't take that painting. But there are other things that we can take. For instance, some of this stuff, not all of it, some of it. We're not going to touch much of it right now. What we're going to do is we're going to come back at a later time when Sven isn't being a creep and a weirdo and come steal that. Now, one of the ways that you can do that is you can actually pick up a basket, like one of these baskets, and you can put it on this guy's head very carefully, and then get into sneak mode and then steal the Golden Claw. And because his head's covered, he didn't see it. All right, so now our quest is to go talk to the Jarl of Whiterun, which is what we're going to do, right? Who is this? Hi there, friend. Gore? Okay, well, that's a name, isn't it? All right, the game feels darkish. What time is it? Let's see, what time is it? It is currently 10:27. It shouldn't be this dark. So we may have to turn the brightness up if we can. Brightness is up as high as it'll go. Wow. Okay. Also, let me check something. There it is. All right, I got my, I don't know, it keeps changing color. There we go. I got my, there it is. I got my, my overlay going, so I can now actively keep an eye on chat, so I don't have to constantly look over to read. I can actually see my chat in game. It is so cool. I also have it set to where, like, if anyone follows or raids or subscribes or, you know, redeems bits or whatever, you know, it will let me know. I have quite a few things that I've done and changed, all for the betterment of the channel. I'm really excited. Oh, I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. I'm playing in 1080. It makes me sad. Now, I did have the option of turning up the resolution on my monitor. It did give me that, but it's not recommended. It's probably unsafe. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. It's probably unsafe. Excuse me again. So sorry. As you guys can see, we have a cottage here, which I believe I've bought it before, so I'm not really worried about it, honestly. I'm not gonna kill myself trying to get a home very quickly in the game like I normally do. Why do I hear? I could have sworn it sounded like someone was shooting arrows at me. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is, as far as homes, for a while, until we get our, both our finances and our fame up a little bit, we're just gonna worry about Bree's home. That's it. Oh, what happened here? Dead bandit. I mean, they say crime doesn't pay. It must be true. His armor's worth a lot, but I don't want to take his dignity if I don't have to. I hate that he died. I do. I hate that he died, but you know what? He probably waylaid the wrong person. Now, if you guys have noticed, if you have a keen eye, you will... Oh, was this his... Wait. Hi there. Hi there, Mr. Moo Moo Cow. Okay, nothing. Okay. Say, for instance, I walk up to these flowers to pick them. When I mouse over them, you'll see the unknown thing popping up 4 times. As you know, each alchemy ingredient has 4 different things that it does in alchemy, depending on what you mix it with. And as I start learning, there's another Moo Moo Cow. As I start learning what different things do, you'll start seeing different things pop up. Now, currently, the only way to learn what they do is to... Oh, those could be bad guys. We're not gonna go near them. Is to eat one of the ingredients. I don't know who these people are. They're not showing as... Okay, well... They're not showing as hostile, but they look a lot like bandits, maybe. There's a, what you call it? A, sky shard over there. I feel like the game is, like, so pretty. I did a lot of work, getting it where I want it, basically. Okay, so there were 2 mud crabs here. Normally, there's not. We're gonna manually loot first. And then I'm not gonna worry about cleaning them right now. I got plenty of time to do Hunterborn. I might do that off camera. I don't even know what I grabbed, honestly. I just did it so fast. See, there's that sky shard. I think what we'll do is when we have to go to that area over there, we'll just drop down and grab it. There's fishies. Look at the beautiful water. I'm using realistic water 2 as my water mod. Now, I will say, I really hope in the next Elder Scrolls game, I hope that Bethesda takes a really long, hard look at the most, and this, I mean, this is, any game developer should do this, not just Bethesda, but I'm talking to you, Bethesda. Every single AAA developer that has a like established series, if you want to make your next one fun to play, like, and replayable, like has infinite replayability, my advice is to go to Nexus Mods, if your game is moddable, that is. But go to Nexus Mods and just do some quick search histories and compile a list of the most downloaded and most upvoted mods there are for your game, and that'll give you an idea, a real working idea of what your audience wants from you. It's raining. I just realized it's raining. I'm just picking flowers in the rain. Picking flowers in the rain. Now, I'm using, you know, cathedral, I believe, not just plants, but also weathers, I believe. I could be wrong. I believe I'm using cathedral weathers as the lighting and weather mod. It's a full overhaul without being an ENB. You can pair it. It pairs well with ENB. But you don't have to use an ENB if you don't want to. But it does pair quite well with an ENB. There's my lovely little... And if you guys notice, look at the rocks. Look at everything that we're playing with. I believe I'm using this thing that uses parallax in order to really give full three-dimensional textures and whatnot to a lot of stuff. I'm using a static mesh improvement mod. I think it's called 3D Parallax, and I showed this off to Joseph earlier today, but I'm using a mod called Skyrim Priority, and what that does is, okay, you can turn off all notifications from your computer, right? Turn them off completely. You can turn them off, not get any notifications. But that being said, there are some notifications you can't turn off. They're known as priority notifications. Oh, this is why. Okay, so this is why the East Empire mod does not play well with other mods that, okay, I didn't know all this was coming from, I believe this is from JK Skyrim. I think it's Whiterun Outskirts or something. Anyway, but I have this mod called Skyrim Priority, and what it does is it literally makes your computer 100% look at the game Skyrim as the top priority in its processes, in its running processes. So no matter what happens, my computer won't worry about any extraneous updates or notifications or pop-ups or any dialogue prompts from any other programs running. It'll make Skyrim the actual priority in its process load order, basically. There's a I'm trying to figure out how I can get to the sky shard. Maybe up here? Oh yeah, I can go this way. I'm excited. That's so cool. Wishes to one day become a horse whisperer. All right. So I've noticed that when I zoom out, for some reason it takes me out of God mode. I don't know why. I don't know why. But it does. It takes me completely out of God mode when I zoom out to look at my character. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. It just does. I've noticed that. I mean, the game still looks amazing, don't get me wrong. That's what happens when you run the game on a freaking 4070 or 40, I think it's a 4070. It's either a 4060 or 4070, but I'm leaning towards 4070. I want to say it's a 4070. Anyway, that's what happens when you run the game on them. What is up, Matty Matt? It's good to see you. Thank you for the redeem, by the way. That's right.
Port. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Oh shit. I forgot I have my overlay over right there. That's gonna have to move. We'll go with Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid.
Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach at the top of the hill.
Okay. He must be in the kitchen. I smell something. It smells like something cooking. What are you up to today, Matt?
Huh?
Who the fuck are you, Augustus? I don't know who he is, but he fine. I love me a thick boy. Look at that walk. Alright, so I need to move this. Don't know if I can. So I need, wait, can I, no, I need to tab out, damn it. Give me one hot second, guys. I need to move my, I need to toggle my positioning mode and move it. Ooh, no, not that far. I guess over here. So I can actually do my conversations. All right. Sorry about that. I had to move my overlay so I could see. I finally got my relaxing after work. Good. Everyone deserves to relax after work. Okay. There it is. I was like, where did it go? I actually have a toggle for it. I hit my my number pad's minus key and it turns on or off my my overlay. I now have an overlay. That is so cool. Oh, that's not what I meant to do at all. Look at that beautiful cloak he's wearing. Hello. Idolf Battleborn. Alright, let's talk to Adrian Avenici. I need to sell some shit. Hello.
Got some good pieces out here.
Oh, her eyes. She needs to take a break.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Okay, we need to... how do I switch tab? Left alt. There we go. Now I can sell stuff. That's a great sword. You know, I'm going to keep that and learn the enchantment on it if I can. Wait. Which one am I using? This one or this one? This one's actually better. Oh, but it's the ancient Norbo. I don't like it. I tend to go for aesthetics over damage, considering I'm mostly playing God mode, so it doesn't matter really. I will eventually whittle them down. Actually, you know what? I am using my shield, so we'll just get rid of a lot of this. And that tomahawk, man. Actually, the tomahawk does the most damage. No, the cutlass does. That's what it is. I'm going to learn that enchantment on the tomahawk. Oh, no. If I buy those boots back, they'll be like 3 or 4 times the price. They're gone. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm still carrying too much. Oh, a lot of it is the weight from... that's 25 pounds. No, it's 75 pounds right there. I could... You know, I'm going to sell all that. I'm barely overweight now. I guess I don't need that shield either. Now I'm underweight. I can actually move outside of God mode. Once I get rid of this, I don't need that. I don't need that. I only need one of those. I don't need the rusty arrows. All right, I dropped about 50 pounds. And that's it.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
All right, so we are supposed to go tell the Jarl about what's going on. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I actually have the missive board mod, but I also have it reskinned with a different mod to look like the Witcher's adventure board. Okay, dude, just walk by and steal my full focus. I think this is really cool looking. I think it's so cool looking. Now, I still have, if you go to an inn, I still have the little message board and the notice board. We have a message board, a notice board, and a missive board. So we always can find things to do. All right, so first things first, we're gonna run across Amron and his wife, Saphir.
I know your family's honor is important, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that news den. I can't stop now. I can't get the sword of my own.
So you're willing to starve and find your daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe 2 good men. I won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here.
Sorry, I was checking my messages while they were talking. All right, let's talk to him.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
His head looks weird, doesn't it? It looks weird.
My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room.
I think he's shining because he's wet from it raining on him.
I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the well-run guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you.
What's funny is he's also a red guard. We both had the same haircut. I just realized it's just my hair's blonde. You know what's funny is I have the face and body of a red guard, but I have the markings of a Forsworn. This place is so lovely. Who is this? Oh, just a guard. Oh, I forgot. We're supposed to be going to Dragon's Reach. That's right. See, that quickly it got turned around. I was like, let's go get that sword. You know what? I'm a little gun shy here, so I'm going to save just in case. Because you guys know sometimes you touch these doors, the game crashes. I don't know why. I don't know why. I was like, oh, it's got to be because of a mod, but I can replicate that without mods. I mean, completely replicate it without mods.
I only counsel caution. We cannot afford to act rashly in times like these.
I know that the RP of it was he was giving her gold for adventure and doing something for her, but it looked like she threw something at him.
What would you have me do?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Barbara has not received this time.
I go where I want, bitch.
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
How was work today, Matt? How's the family doing?
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Well, you know what? We're gonna be honest.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past.
I'm not a criminal!
It's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
Did y'all get a lot of snow? The dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was heading this way.
By Ismir, Iralet was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains.
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He would assume we're prepared to join Ulfric's side and attack him.
We got snow last night, a little over 6 inches. It's crazy. I'm gonna throw a bunch of photos on Blue Sky. I've got a video I'm gonna post on there as well. I'll probably also post the video to my TikTok.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best.
Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun service. I won't forget it. Take this as a small token of my esteem.
Studded Imperial armor. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get to 15 tonight. I'm not looking forward to that. Okay, so I love the snow, but I don't like the cold weather. I know that sounds ridiculous. Wait, where's Oh, he's over there. Okay. Is this the enchanting table? This is. Alright, so we're gonna learn a few things. We're gonna learn this one. We're gonna learn this one. We're gonna learn this one. This one. And this one. I don't have any soul gems right now. But when I get some, the first thing I'm gonna do is the Fortify Archery. Alright, so we need to talk to Farengar now. Farengar's secret fire. What's his secret about the fire? He knows how to put it out without water?
To discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
Actually, we're gonna stick with, are you researching the dragons?
Of course.
Do you need any help?
Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for.
Yeah, I hate cold. Cold doesn't bother me. A dry cold does not bother me. It's like damp, wet cold that bothers me. I can't. Makes my body hurt. And you know, I have problems with my hands and wrists already.
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys.
Excuse me.
Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls.
I've got that.
A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, okay. Oh, you mean this old stone?
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it.
I got the achievement.
Than the usual brutes they are voices on me.
I got you the Dragonstone. What next?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Bruh. I might, eventually. Alright, let's pick up the next part of the quest. It's not breadcrumbing immediately into the next quest because I have a mod installed. I think it's at your own pace or timing is everything. It's one of those two that breaks up all the main quest lines and allows me to tackle them when I so choose.
Claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
I'm looking for more information on the dragons.
I understand.
Have you encountered any?
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be.
Oh, we're on an ad break. Okay.
Farengar. Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you.
Okay, let's go talk to... Oh boy. I wonder if I can just talk to him to pick up the quest.
Not now.
Oh, apparently not. Come on, girl!
Let's go.
Okay, here we go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Ooh, my head
Good work,
hurts.
son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go.
The ad break is finishing!
You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would
Hide helmet of minor magicka.
No. To risk both of you.
I'm gonna disenchant that too. If I can. I'm trying to go ahead and learn all the enchantments that I can so I can start really like, oh, I guess not. I guess I can't learn it. I already know that one. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even notice when you asked if it was normal to have that kind of cold in my area. It is not normal for it to get to 15. The coldest it gets is, hello? The coldest it gets is usually no lower than like mid-30s, usually. I actually called it though. I told Joseph I felt like this year we were gonna have a cold winter because it came and it didn't go away. Like it warmed up a little bit more during Christmas than it is now, but not much more. I'm gonna get your booty, Irileth. This place looks so pretty. I love these mods. They work so well together. Hi there.
Irileth, you need to come back covered with glory.
Dragon was attacking the western watchtower. Heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
The house guard. How do we fight the dragon?
None of us have ever seen a dragon before or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourself North and you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, house guard.
You guys, like, we're so dead.
Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. You're killing it. It's ours. If you're with me.
I really wish I knew who voiced Irileth. I love her voice. I love her accent.
Dragon? Damn right. Let's move out.
Okay, let's move out. My head's hurting so bad. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to take something in a minute. Oh my god, listen to this, you guys. So I got flustered when my monitor's ports went out. So I was like, I need to go take something because my blood pressure went up, and of course it made my head hurt worse. So I ran in there, grabbed the bottle, popped 2 pills, put them in my mouth, swallowed them, and as they were going down, I looked at Joseph and I was like, now, this could be because I'm a bottom, or this could be because I've taken enough pills for my headache and my morning, remedies that I take every day when I wake up. I was like, I know that was not Excedrin what I just took without even looking at the pills. I know that wasn't Excedrin. And he was like, what do you mean? And I stopped and I looked at him. I started laughing. I was like, I know what I took. I know that wasn't Excedrin. I know for a fact that that wasn't Excedrin. Okay, Irileth, you are having some problems. Come on, Irileth. I ran into her to see if she'd go around that post. This is a problem. I'm supposed to meet her. There she goes. She's pathing. She's having a hard time, but she is pathing. Come on. This is the problem with mods, you guys. It can break nav meshing. Anyway, so I went in the bathroom and I grabbed the Excedrin and the other bottle that I grabbed without looking at, and I brought it in here and I showed it to him. I was like, see, it's nothing bad. It's just glucosamine and chondroitin. And he was like, oh. He goes, but you didn't take your medicine this morning, did you? And I said, I did. I just double dosed my glucosamine and chondroitin. And he was like, are you sure? I was like, I take those pills every day. They're the biggest pills I take. I know what they feel like going down my throat. And he stopped me, he looked at me. I was like, it might be because I'm a bottom. I was like, but that point is, I didn't take Excedrin. I took glucosamine, which I'm assuming, but I don't think you can actively OD on glucosamine. I don't think you can. I mean, I could be completely wrong. But, so I took, instead of 2, I took 4 today. Ah! It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Come on, Irileth. God. Took her a minute to make up her mind whether or not she was going to come or not. I pity her boyfriend. That's all I'm going to say.
No signs of any dragon right now. Surely looks like...
Oh, but you know what? I probably need the hunting bow.
I know it looks bad. We've got to figure out what happened. If that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out. Look and survive. We need to know what happened.
Wait. Do I not have any... I don't think I have any arrows. I might have done a doo-doo dum-dum. No. I have arrows. I have arrows. Just making sure. Okay. So I've got a staff of sparks. Okay, since I couldn't... I just realized I could not disenchant the tomahawk. So it is going to become another favorite of mine. I don't want to say I'm having an impossible time with the keyboard and mouse. It's different, that's for sure. There it is, right there. Come on, you little bastich. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it on. Mermolnir. Oh, he's just gonna fly by like ain't nothing? Oh shit, he singed my eyebrows, a little bitch. You hear him talking? I installed a mod that fixes his dialogue from like cutting room floor stuff. That's what it's supposed to do. Okay, so let's put this away. And you know what? We might as well zoom out, have a look-see at our character while all this happens. Look at that. I can really zoom out. It's kind of cool. All right, we're gonna go ahead and equip that shout. That's not it. It's this one. Oh, I have to use Z to shout. Okay. Oh, search first. He's got a little bit on him. Looks like he ate a soldier. I got dragon scales and dragon...
You're Dragonborn.
What do you mean?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I think you may be right.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
I used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old timers said.
I've never heard of private septum killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. You're just coming.
I like how he says it. I use that a lot. I call my coworkers idiots sometimes when they aggravate me. I'd be like, shut up, idiot.
You must be one.
You say you were deaf. Being awfully quiet. Come on. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet, flapping your thumbs if it matters more than anything about. Here's a dead I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand this, Tom. You ain't normal.
All across Tamriel, I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting. What you just did. Must be.
Damn, we're having a conversation, sir. And his little moo cow. I mean, I will say I appreciate that they literally just like, they're like, excuse me. Okay, so.
We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun, didn't we?
Where did Earlith just go? Okay, she's going that way.
I'm glad you're on our side.
Me too. All right, let's go. Let's go back and talk to the Jarl. And of course, we're going to get summoned by the Greybeards to High Hrothgar in a minute. It's going to be way up there. I could have fast traveled, actually. There it goes. Yeah, they were just hollering my name. I should have been like, he knows my name. That's what I should have done. Oh my god, my head hurts so bad. We're going to take a very super fast break, like just a couple of seconds for me to run to the bathroom and grab the Excedrin, because I am hurting. I am struggling, and this camera control is a lot more erratic with the mouse and keyboard as opposed to a controller. I can really, I feel like I can make it a lot smoother. This is more frenetic, I'll say that.
Already have been told you're not allowed you. Turn around and go back to
And after we turn this in, of course, we're going to get the quest to go to High Hrothgar. But I think what we'll do is we'll go find Amren's family sword. I say that. I don't know for sure if we will, but we're going to give it our all. We're going to have a little look-see. A little look-see daisy do. As a matter of fact. I'm scared, okay? I'm scared. And I told Joseph that I was gonna stream long. I don't know. My head hurts so bad. I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna pause it for one hot second. I'm not even gonna kill the. Actually, yes, I am. No, I'm not. I was gonna go to my slideshow. I'm gonna just let it run for a second. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom and grab the headache medicine. I just looked to make sure. I'm gonna take 2 of these and pray it's the last damn headache. Hi, how are you? No, I'm just playing. Oh shit, I'm about to drop the pills. I'm actually just about to be out of water. I've got 1 left in my mini fridge. So I'm gonna have to go to the store tomorrow, I'm assuming. Alright, so.
You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
Shut up, Proventus.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it.
Irileth? I did the work! Turns out she was running around and hiding in the tower. What was left of it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
Yes. Oh, the grave. I didn't see that.
Master.
Sorry.
Way of the They live in seclusion.
I'm so enamored with the new UI. What do they want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice.
Uniquely.
The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards.
Rongar.
Summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rangar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here?
Nonsense.
Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn.
Lord, nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Rongar, don't be so hard on Avenich.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know? To climb the 7,000 steps again.
7,000? I thought it was 10,000.
High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder if the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl.
Blessed Iron War Axe.
It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Momentus. We still have a city to defend.
Alright, so now that I have done a great service for the city, I believe I can actually run around and loot a few things. Yeah, I can actually loot quite a few things. I don't actually want that. Oh, they got a lot of books in this bookcase. Jesus Christ. What about this one? They really do. Okay. And this guy here, this Nazim. Do you ever get up to the Cloud District? Oh, no, of course not. What am I saying? You jerk. He's so rude. I'll take that gold. You know what? I'm going to do this off camera. I'm going to do my looting off camera. And when I say looting, I don't mean like... Oh, wait. Well, you know what? How much gold do I have right now? I have 2,500 gold. I believe I can buy Breeze Home for 2,000. So let's go talk to Proventus Avenici real quick and see if I can buy the house.
I serve Jarl Balgrove as steward.
5,000 gold. Oh, Jesus. Never mind then. 5,000 gold. Okay, so what I'll end up doing then is scooting around Lydia, because she gets on my damn nerves, just so you know. Get away from her. Alright, so our quests currently are to speak to the Greybeards, to join the College of Winterhold, to join the Imperial Legion, and find Amren's family sword. Guess what we're about to do? Quests. We're gonna turn this one off, and we're gonna go with... Yeah. Oh, and delayed burial. That's the strange gesture. That's one that we could do pretty quickly. Sky shards. Apparently there's 18 different sky shards in Whiterun alone. Okay, so first things first, we need to look around. We need to actually look around. Wait, there's Irileth.
We can never rest easy, for Baldra's enemies will not.
She's very cool looking. How did a dark elf come to be a housecarl?
Baldrath and I share a battle bond. We met as youths and forged our friendship in the fires of war. When he became Jarl, I insisted on serving as his protector. He had no cause to arm me. Gods, you are curious. Almost dangerously so.
Oh, shut up. I'm just wanting to talk to you. Maybe I want to marry you. What does a housecarl do?
I am charged with protecting the Jarl from any and all threats. Powerful men have many enemies, more so in times of strife, so you can imagine the dangers. Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would-be assassin has met his end at the tip of my blade.
And what threats does he face? I don't think I've ever sat down and really talked to her.
Take your pick. Dragons, Stormcloak assassins, ambitious and unscrupulous nobles. Sometimes I think his own children want him dead. And those are just the physical threats. Assaults on his sanity are another matter entirely. Every day he deals with obsequious functionaries and incompetent bureaucrats. Sadly, I'm not allowed to eliminate them.
I mean...
Well, not yet anyway.
Not yet anyway. Okay.
I've got my eyes on you.
Okay, it's nice to know someone's looking at it. Alright, so I've got to come up with 5,000 gold to buy Breeze Home. I can't believe Breeze Home costs so damn much. Who is this guy? Sigurd, okay. Lars Battleborn. He's a little wimpy baby boy. Alright, so we can sell some more of the crap in our bags that we picked up after the dragon battle.
Some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. Take a look.
Oh, alt. I don't need these. I did get the Axe of Whiterun. It said, I don't know what it said. It said some kind of weird axe thing. I don't know what it said. So am I using steel arrows or iron arrows? I'm using steel arrows because these iron arrows are garbage. Garbage, I say. Alright, we don't need that. And apparently we don't need this either because we already know that enchantment. Studded Imperial Armor. That's light. Then there's the guard's armor. I don't care about the guard's armor or the helmet.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need it.
Alright, I want to see. I don't think. Okay, hold on. Weapons and armor. I can make Falmer armor, which is a shellbug helmet. I've never seen a Falmer wear that. Just so we're clear. I can't make nothing. I can make hinges, iron fittings, and nails. And a curator's storage token, whatever that is, and a found knowledge, volume 1. It requires 1 gold. Right? Yes. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. So we're just gonna leave that alone. Oh shit. Oh, I'm about to.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun.
I'm not interested in talking to you. Alright, so we need to find Amren's family sword and talk to that jester. Those are the 2 things that we're going to focus on right now. So Amron's sword is not that way. It is White River Watch. Let's see how far away that is. That should be this way. No, this way. Yeah. It's in that cave right across the way. Okay. All right, Shabu. All right, Shabu. All right, we got that sky shard. Apparently there's 16 more in Whiterun. And we've got our lovely little bow and arrow. I'm not enjoying the rain. I think I'm having a psychosomatic response to it, to where like my body is like my brain chemistry, you know, the fact that I have storm headaches, my body has Pavloved itself to where like even seeing or hearing rain makes my head start to hurt, which is weird because you guys are gonna think I'm stupid. If I take a hot shower, it doesn't hurt anymore. Well, it doesn't hurt as bad. Sometimes it does completely go away. But White River has been discovered. I've got to find the way up there somewhere. Wait, there should be a way up there somehow. Oh, I think it's this way. What am I hitting? Oh, a fence. Okay, they can fuck all the way off, those little bastards. Yeah, here we go. Now, I think there might be a dog or something up here. I know there's guys, there's at least two men up here. But I think there might also be like a wolf or something. But you know what happened on our last stream, you guys? The last time we streamed, I kept saying, there's a wolf, there's a wolf. No wolf. No wolf at all. No wolf showed up at all. Alright, so we gotta get past. Oh, I see you. I see. Oh, they see me. Got him! And your ugly ass bandana. Okay. We're gonna take the note to Rodolph. And you know what? I can take his weapons. You know what I'm gonna start doing is taking all the weapons. Since I'm running around in God mode, it's not gonna hurt for me to pick up the weapons. That's how I'm gonna make my 5,000 gold so I can buy Breeze Home. This is so weird. I'm gonna tell you guys something. This is so weird playing with, I'm gonna take that kettle too. Playing in this control scheme. I'm not even joking. Like, it's not even a muscle memory thing. It's a, I've 46 gold. I'll take that. Did I just hear a dragon? I swear I just heard a dragon. Anyway, what I was gonna say is I have conditioned myself for 84,000 years to immediately upon booting up Skyrim think to myself, controller, controller, controller. So my brain is hardwired to immediately start thinking, not just controller, but it's like I can't figure out the controls for keyboard and mouse for Skyrim, which is weird because it has a nearly identical control scheme as Fallout 4, and when I play Fallout 4 I use keyboard and mouse, but for Skyrim I can't get it. I don't know why. Now I don't know if I'm going to continuously chop wood or if this is going to be the last one. Okay, yeah, that was the last one. I'm chopping firewood because at some point I want to make my own bow and arrow set. I don't care about that bandana. I'll take the hunting bow, the lockpick, and the steel arrow. That's really all that's worth anything. I think I'm actually hearing a wolf howl. You guys know how I'm about mushrooms. I have to grab every damn mushroom I see. There's actually a lot of cooking materials here. I'm gonna be doing a playthrough where...
Who's that? Rodolphe? That you?
Yes. Yeah.
Boss was looking for you. Said he'd be up at the summit. Better not keep him waiting.
Okay. But what I was gonna say is, not on camera, but I'm gonna do a little bit, I'm gonna worry a little bit more about crafting when I'm not streaming. I'll be working hard on the crafting. I'm not gonna take that blind man's potatoes. And so I am gonna do a little bit more of like, material looting. I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna worry so much about like if I'm killing people, taking all their weapons and armor and gear and whatnot, but I am going to grab any kind of cooking materials I can find. I did not mean to grab that either, damn it. And alchemy ingredients. I love alchemy. Alchemy, and you know what's funny is I'm late to the game on that. I've played this game a billion times. I have like probably over 2,000 hours alone in Skyrim. Maybe more, considering I own so many different copies of it. But like, I'm so late to the alchemy game. I knew you could sell potions and whatnot in order to make gold. I knew it on a fundamental level, but it wasn't until I sat down one day and made like a bunch of potions and oh shit, I forgot there's people up here. Booyah! She dead, that bitch is dead. And that motherfucker is about to be dead too. See, sorry about it, but I mean, you should have stayed away. Now, I actually like that war axe I just picked up off of them. I'm a fan of fighting with axes. What's weird is like when I was younger and playing video games and whatnot, I was very much like, oh, I want my sword and shield and that's it. And now I'm like, I want to be a whirling dervish and carry, what's with this big giant ass kettle? I can't move it. Can I? Can't pick it up? Nothing, no. Now I want to be like dual wielding axes and just put a hurt on everyone. I'm gonna take all of that. It wasn't a lot of gold, but I'll take it anyway. Didn't I see something? I thought I saw, like, hold on, I was right here. I thought I saw something right here. I know those rabbits and stuff are there, but I could have sworn. I saw something else. I could have sworn. I know there's a fucking pheasant that I can't get to. That's driving me nuts. If I can't loot something, it really bothers me. Like, it really bothers me. Now remember, this is a Legacy of the Dragonborn playthrough, so we're gonna be grabbing every book we can because that library is amazing. I would love a library like the one in the Legacy of the Dragonborn. Oh wait, did I just? Aha! I'll take that pickaxe too. And of course, we're gonna probably at least try to keep a couple of copies of all the weapons and armor because everything will have a use. I promise you that. I think I'm about to be attacked. Like, I think I'm close to something.
You think it worked?
Oh, shit.
Dogs I could train, but a half-starved wolf, not a chance.
Oh, you know what? Look.
Roadside.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Damn it! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. Isn't there like one more dog? I'm scared! I'm scared! I almost like fast looted this girl and took her dignity, but I didn't. I did really good. Good lord, there's like a lot of loot in here. Oh, manual loot. You know what? While we've got a minute, let me put my bow away first of all. While we've got a hot minute, I wanna grab that first of all. Isn't there? Yeah, I knew there was something else in there. Yeah, I wanna take a hot second to let's save just in case I fuck something up. But I wanna go into my mod config. That's not what I meant to do. My mod configuration, and I want to go to Hunterborn. Hold on, that's Worm's Tooth. More HUD missives, excuse me, not missives. There's a way, wait, it might, I think I have a book that does it. It's like Hunterborn options. Is it a spell? Options, Hunterborn, okay. Equip. Okay. And then I guess Z. Yes, okay, configure. This is what I wanted to do. Okay, rules. Okay, crouching. It's on prompt. Okay, time. Here we go. I want to turn time passing off. I just don't want time And also up game, small game, monsters, dragons, done. Stats, back. There was, okay, that's not it either. Back, and I guess rules. Okay, so crouching. Okay, it should happen when a carcass, when not crouched, you'll always be prompted. Process means one click to field dress and one more click to skin, harvest, and butcher all at once. Then one last click to, okay, so process. I think that's what I want. Okay, realism. More? Animation. I guess we could leave the wait, well, that's not what I meant to do. I guess we can leave the animation as it is. Really, that's all I wanted. All right, so let's set Unrelenting Shout as our thing again. I don't understand why the bandits here have such a mad on for all these mushrooms. Although I will say this, they could corner the freaking market for the amount of mushrooms they have. I mean, there are mushrooms every freaking where, isn't it? I'm not worried about ruined books. You can actually take those ruined books to the Dragonborn Museum and turn them into, I believe, paper, and then take the paper and make copies of books that you can either put in the library or sell for profit. It won't be very much to sell them unless they're like really rare books. But I mean, it's still an option. Oh shit, that's an iron ore vein. That's not really what I meant to do. That I'll be doing iron ore at the end of streams and stuff like that. What I do when it comes to mining ore, I have this lovely little mod called Infinite Ore Veins, and that's literally what it is. It's so stupid, and I'm sorry, so stupid and unbelievable that for a second anyone could possibly think, okay, I'm gonna go into the mountains of California, right? And find a vein of ore or nickel or aluminum, whatever it is. Hit it 3 times with a pickaxe, and all of a sudden it's all gone. That's not how that works. Realistically, if you find a vein of any kind of mineral or ore, it takes more than 3 whacks. You get more, usually. I mean, unless it's just very, like, I don't know what the word is. Very striated? I'm not sure. Bye. Please don't fall down the cliff. Okay, he didn't. Okay, he didn't. And we got ourselves some snowberries. Big old coin purse. That man was swinging a big old coin purse. More gold. A card of shadows, a 2 of shadows, and the Amarin family sword. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna take his warhammer and his arrows and his journal and his gauntlets. Those are also going in the museum. I'm gonna grab anything that I can sell, really. I'm not gonna take his dignity. Even though that's worth 200 gold. I'm not gonna take his dignity. I can't. Not this early on. You guys know also, like, within another couple of levels, I will accidentally forget a couple of times and start taking people's dignity, and then I'll just be like, well, fuck it. This is who we are now. But as of right now, that's not who we are. See, there is a dog. I knew I heard a wolf howling. Okay, so now I need to get down, down, down. I think I can get him from here if I shoot right about maybe there. Oh, son of a biscuit eater. If that mother freaking... He kind of sort of knows I'm here. I mean, I'm just loosing arrows into the wild at this point. He kind of knows I'm here, but he doesn't know exactly where. Got him. Please. Nope. I knew sooner or later I was going to get that little fool. I knew I was going to get him. Okay, let me put my, where's he at? That's not it. Yeah. I got everything. It's the crouching part that bothers me, really. That's what it is. I think I'm gonna get rid of the crouching part. That little animation is not necessary. Thought I saw something, but I guess not. Alright. We need to go back and turn this in. We need to go tell Amryn, I got your stuff. I kind of want to go get that sky shard, but it's not that big a deal. Also, okay, here's a question. If I find so many sky shards, do I get free like talent points, like skill points? Also, we leveled up a couple of times and we haven't picked our skills yet. So we're gonna do that. We still gotta do that. I'm aware, before you guys say anything, I'm aware that we can fast travel. I'm trying to limit that, not as much as possible, but somewhat. I'm trying to curb it somewhat because it tends to take out some of the enjoyment. When you're constantly just traveling, going through load screens, it tends to knock you out of the game's immersion and the fun. Sometimes when you don't fast travel, you come across immersive world encounters that don't get replicated very often. So I try really hard to have those moments where, like, if it's necessary and I'm not in the mood, I'll fast travel. And then I try to have other moments where...
You need something?
Nope.
If you locate her, find us in Rose.
Nope. Sorry. Don't care. I'm just trying to do better about enjoying the game as much as possible, like having all the experiences. All right, where you at, Amryn? Wait, where is Amryn? Where is he? Wait, did I pass him? Is he over by the gate? Is he in the Bannered Mare or the Drunken Huntsman or something? Wait. Let's go back down here. He might actually be in a store. Oh, don't tell me he's not even in the city. That would piss me off. That would piss me off. No, he's in here.
Well met, travelers.
I have a broken nail. It's driving me nuts. I'm sorry, guys. I know I pick at my fingers a lot when I'm gaming, but it's because I'm sitting still. Oh, it's driving me nuts. I'll deal with it after my stream if I can remember.
Papa, I want to talk to you.
What about?
Well, there's this boy and...
Listen, Braith, why don't you talk to your mother about this, okay? There's a good girl.
Poor Braith. Neither one of her parents want anything to do with her. I know how that felt. I have your sword.
You found it. I've been looking for that blade for months. You took on all those bandits yourself? Thank you. Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique. Let me teach it to you, in honor of his memory.
You're not from Skyrim, are you?
Ha! Neither are you, eh? Good to see another Red Guard. I'd like to think we bring a little heat to this frozen wasteland.
That's it? That's all he has to say? I thought he'd have a little bit more lore. Oh my god, you guys. I was talking to him just now, right? And that shadow went by, and for a second there, I thought Joseph was behind me. Talk about immersing yourself in the game and the real world at the same time. Oh.
Travel safe.
You too. Alright, who's this? Isolde. Why does her name sound familiar? Isolde.
Once I've made enough money trading with the caravans, I'm going to buy the Bannered Mare from Hulda.
You're looking to become a merchant?
Before my ma and Da passed, I told him that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim.
She's pretty.
One of the caravan leaders, Madron. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
Maybe I can help you.
You do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future?
You mentioned trading caravans.
Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them.
Why?
Reputation, mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by.
Oh.
A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is.
What do you know about the Khajiit?
About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. The way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim.
Excuse me.
Tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful.
Sounds great.
Farewell.
Sorry, I'm choking to death.
Good evening. If you locate them, find us in Rorikstead.
No thanks. Okay, so I can make an iron ingot. I swear I'm ready to kill those Alakir warriors if they don't fuck off. Okay, so I want to make myself a good axe, and it doesn't look like I can. I can make an iron dagger, a hunting knife, a shield, and a sword, but no axe. I have fucked up my nail. I mean, it was broken to the quick. I was just trying to carefully pull it off without it hurting or anything. It didn't hurt, but I got a little bloody spot in the corner. Ugh. Alright, so leather. I can make a fishing rod. And several shields because I have that firewood.
Need something?
No!
You cannot hide from us forever.
Well, I can. Also, you're not supposed to be over here. You're supposed to be standing by the door. Just trying to see.
Good evening.
I'm not going to talk to you. You know, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to kill those warriors, but if I attack them, the guard, everyone will turn hostile.
Got something for just about everybody in here.
He's not leaving me alone. I've never been bothered this damn hard by these guys.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We got plenty of steel for fighting men.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Ulfbruth is fine as hell. I'm sorry. He is fine as hell. Iron Sword of Souls. I do need that. But I don't have any soul gems, so it's not really gonna help me. Corundum ingredients. They cost 115 a piece. I'm trying to make gold. All right, let's sell him a couple of things. Oh, I got a war axe. I didn't realize. Okay, I guess I need to work on upgrading it a little bit. I do want that war axe. I think I'm gonna keep that for now. Get rid of that, I don't need it. And that looks like really it. Okay, I'm at 33, almost 3,400 gold.
Good doing business.
Incidentally, you guys, speaking of gold and how much gold I'm making, you know what? I can actually go, wait, no. Where's the way? Okay, yeah, he's got a way out through here. Get away from that fucking red guard. Won't stop bothering me. What I was gonna say is, make sure he's not coming after me. Little fucking weirdo. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, what was I gonna say? I don't want to harvest anything in the city. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do. Okay, so we just learned a few things. Now we're gonna go make some potions and sell them to Arcadia.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles?
Only in the top of your head, honey. Can I use the alchemy lab?
As long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blister wort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too.
I'm not gonna buy anything right now. I don't have enough gold for that. What I'm gonna do is, oh, that's cool looking. What is this thing? I can't mouse over it, just the cupboard. All right, so let's use the alchemy lab. All right, I can make a damaged stamina poison,
I sell cures for
which will sell for 30.
I'm happy to serve you.
And then we've got resist poison, which will sell for 1. No, 80, my bad. Wait. Restore health, 14. Weakness to fire, 33. All right, so let's go to resist poison. Oops.
Interesting mixture. Keep experimenting. You'll improve with practice.
Okay, fortified conjuration. That does 84. Right now it's about, let's just make everything we can just to sell immediately for gold. That's it. That's all we can do for now.
I have several elixirs for sale.
Not worried about that.
Take a look.
Alright, we're gonna sell a bunch of shit. Because she's got, well, not a lot of gold, but she's got some. This is how we're gonna make our gold, guys. I don't need that. And we need to level up. I forgot how many damn cooking ingredients we have. If we cooked everything and then sold it, we'd probably make a healthy little sum of money as well. Oh, and we're also carrying a bunch of like random bullshit. Forgot. I don't need this gold. But we managed to make another 400 gold, because we were, or 500 actually. I open this door and that fucking red guard is right there, I'm gonna be pissed. Nope. Also, I also remembered I can go into Bellator's and sell that staff I've got.
Bellator's general goods. Welcome indeed.
Now, if I hit someone with the staff and they get, you know, a cut or that festers, is that a staff infection?
Sell her in a second.
Asking for a friend.
Take a look.
Bellator looks better with this mod I'm using. All right, so I can sell the Staff of Sparks for 77 gold. Yes, queen. Actually, I don't even need that dagger. Let's get rid of that. Oh, I forgot I had these amulets. We're gonna keep them. A storm cloak cape. I have 2 of them. I forgot I had all this crap. I really did forget. But it looks like we're getting close to making our 5,000 gold. Oh, these scrolls are gone. Done. And it looks like... Okay, I've got 2 of the firmament. Always sell any kind of multiples you have. Oh, here we go. This is where we're really gonna make our gold. I do have a soul gem. How about that? I'm keeping the calcite because it's probably hard to find. I'm gonna keep that quartz too. I think that's a unique thing. But I mean, we've made our 5,000 gold.
Do come back. What are you doing that for?
His arms are a little funny looking, but he's more attractive now. I'm gonna just say that. All right, let's go buy our house. Let's go buy our home. From Proventus Avenici. Oh, also, we need a blessing. We're gonna avoid her. What is this on the floor? Oh, a Whiterun cape just sitting there. I guess I gotta take that. Oh, get away from me, Lydia. Oh, I don't think so. I don't like it when they just start walking up. All right. Where is Proventus? Where is Proventus?
To the tavern will make you an easy target for an enemy assassin. You should have told me first.
What time is it in the game? It is currently just before 8. Hello, Rongar.
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
I am sorry, but Rongar is he hella hot. I'm sorry, but he is hella hot. There's that awful little kid that we can't stand. There's Proventus. Let's wait. Is that? Oh, he's having dinner with his daughter. We love that.
Jarl Balgraf as steward. Splendid. There's a house available right now.
I'll take it.
Wonderful.
And now we're broke again.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Now what I'm gonna do, you guys, is after I end the stream, I'm gonna hop back on here and I'm gonna go through the whole keep and grab every bit of gold that I can. That's I'm allowed to get. Now we can go empty our bags into our home, our breeze home. I gotta get out of the city and I can't do that. Well, I guess I can fast travel out of the city. Okay. It's a very empty breeze home. They ain't really shit in here, honestly. And that's fine. For now, we're just gonna throw a bunch of shit in this chest and be done with it. We're gonna put the Axe of Whiterun in there. Oh wait, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna put the Axe of Whiterun in there. This War Axe. This Tomahawk. Yeah, no. And then we're gonna throw all of our other amulets in there that we're not using. Oh, and all this. Is there a barrel or something downstairs I can put all that in? What's with this animal fat? We just dropped a whole bunch of weight. Alright, we're at 191 pounds now. How about that? Even if I don't throw anything else in a box or a barrel or anything, like, we did good. I thought there was at least one barrel or box or container. Wait, is that chest the only container in here? Shit. I thought I had... Well, there's this end table and then there's this dresser. I guess I'll throw my books and whatnot. I'm just trying to get rid of all the weight that I can. I mean, it's just weighing me down, literally.
A few moments later.
Oh my god. Matt, you scared the hell out of me. I'm just trying to clean out my bags real quick. You did scare the shit out of me though. Oh my god. Yeah, we got our You got me good. We got our weight down to 77 pounds. I could probably actually realistically carry that. Now, before we walk out and possibly get attacked by those damn red guards, let me just say this. The one thing that I would have changed about this whole layout is, imagine for an instance, instead of this open area right here, if that wall wasn't there, but the floor extended, they could have added a whole nother room. You know what I'm saying? Like they could have made a hallway right here, walled that in and put a room there and then another room there. Like I don't know, they could have done something. They could have done something. It's easier than I think. Oh, I know. Yeah, I've carried my brother, my younger brother, I've carried his gear on my back before just to see if I could, and I'm not saying it was easy, but it wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. I think it's like 80 pounds of gear, isn't it? Isn't it 80 pounds of gear? What am I doing? Oh, fast traveling. I'm traveling, okay. World map. We need to get here, and the closest way is White River. Yeah, give or take a pound or two, basically. It's roughly 80 pounds, and you have to wear it in full. And like, just your uniform alone is what, close to 8 or 9 pounds, with the layers and the boots and whatnot. Gave more freedom. You know what? I agree. I wish, and I'm kind of hoping that, like, I know a lot of people aren't fans of Fallout 4's settlement building system, but I would love a settlement building system in the next Elder Scrolls game. That's just me, but I really, really would. I would love that. I would live for that. Because I love building. I love the idea of being able to, like, I mean, I really would. I'm not a giant fan of the Fallout 76 settlement building system, or camp building system, whatever you want to call it, only because it seems a little restrictive and kind of the same for Starfield. I feel like they kind of made it, it's bitch, where did you come from? What I was gonna say is, what's weird is like, oh, I have to sheath my weapon or spell. What's weird is like, in Fallout 76, how do I say this? Why is it prompting me? I thought I had it set up to prompt me. Okay, let me say this. The Fallout 76 settlement building system and the Starfield settlement building system are almost identical, and yet at the same time, one feels dumbed down from Fallout 4 and one feels more complicated. You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm saying that right. I feel like, honestly, Fallout 4 is the happy medium. And because it's moddable, the game itself, you can add so much variety, ease of use. There's a lot that you can do. I need to actually go around this area, because I don't feel like getting bogged down in that attack that happens there. Matter of fact, let's switch to my Cutlass Supreme and my... Actually, I want to do that. Swap them. Yes, because I'll probably run into something. But I feel like, honestly, Fallout 4's settlement building system was probably the best version of the building system. And again, I could be completely wrong. I could be... Let's go kill this lovely little wolfie poo. Hi, pepperonis. I'm gonna put you on my pizza. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. if I'm crouching, it doesn't have to prompt me. It just does it. That's what it was. That's how I have it set up. But I really hope that in the next Elder Scrolls game, we have a settlement building system. Like, instead of just like buying some land and piecemealing templates for a home, you can just build whatever you want. Also, I wouldn't mind a few interior building areas as well, to where, like, say for instance, you buy Bree's home and then it's a shell basically, and then you can go in there and just build whatever you want. That would be interesting too. Kind of like home plate in Fallout 4.
Ah, father and me funnel. Stuck here. Stuck.
We love Cicero.
Oh, mother. Too still.
Problem?
Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting.
No, I can't
my
see.
dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's quite dead. I'm taking mother to a new home, a new crypt, but wagon wheel, damnedest wagon wheel. It broke. Don't you see?
No, I don't see. I'm blind. I'm blind. Now, Matt, do you strictly like vanilla playthrough and settlement build, or do you use mods for settlement building?
Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there, off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me, but he won't. He refuses.
Mods.
Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin.
Now, I don't know if you can hear me right now. Let me know if you can hear me. I don't know if you're one of my subbers or not. That's not a plug for subbing. I'm just I want to finish this or not finish, but continue the conversation, and I don't know if you can hear me or not. Probably not. I'll continue the conversation after the ad break. I hate ad breaks. Honestly. Oh, you can't hear me. Okay, so you are a subber. Okay. As much as I love being affiliate, I also hate it because of ad breaks now. They seem to come out of nowhere, even though I know they happen like every 40 minutes or so. They seem to come out of nowhere. I'll give you a very quick rundown of the mods you should be using for Fallout 4, if they are in fact usable by console, because I believe you're a console player. But, oops, wrong button. The mods that you need to be using most for, like, to maximize your building potential is Snappy House Kit, Snappy DLC, Move That Workbench, Workshop Framework, I'm trying to think. I think it's called Thematic and Practical, and those are like the staples. Oh, Settlement Menu Manager, Settlement Objects Unlocked, Scrap Everything, and if you're into building in non-vanilla locations, Conquest is the way to go. Those are the ones that I tend to go for most. Now, Workshop Framework is a way for you to go in there and actually increase your settlement building budget. I just realized what time of day it is. We're gonna have to wait until the guy comes out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab all of this wheat, because wheat is a very good component for alchemy. And also, I think they have chickens, so we're gonna grab some eggs if we can. Move, Mr. Moo Moo Cow. Wait, did I just see something fly up and fall down? I'll have to watch the playback to see. There it is. I knew there had to be a chicken's nest somewhere. Okay, so we need to, I guess, sit down. Is there a chair anywhere? Yes, we have a chair. Oh wait, before I do that, let me see if I can't lift anything. Okay, so we need to wait. Oh wow, it's only 9 o'clock. We're gonna have to wait a full 12 hours probably. We'll do 13. But yeah, those are the ones that I can, you know what, if I wasn't streaming right now, I could pull up, because I have Vortex, Nexus Mod Manager, not Vortex. I have Nexus Mod Manager minimized in the background, and I could very easily tell you the mods I'm using for settlement building in Fallout 4. Now I have two. No, I have one that I use specifically just for both home plate and the Mechanist layer, and they are Build Anything in Interiors. That's the name of it. Build Anything in Interiors. And what that, because you guys know that when you try to build in home plate and the Mechanist layer, that you get a dumbed down version of all your buildable things. But if you have the mod called Build Anything in Interiors, it basically allows you to do just that. That's how I managed to create some very interesting builds, especially in home plate. All right, let's talk to old dude. Glorious. Oh, butterfly. Butterfly in the sky. I don't even know if I can sing that on here.
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now?
Okay, first of all, he has very feminine lips, but he's a thick boy. Look at the veins bulging in his arms. He could throw me around and rip me apart. Little man really needs your help with his wagon.
That Cicero fellow?
Although I don't like the way they do their arms. It's almost like they're doing this.
Asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone?
I'm sure he'll pay you.
Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. You could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, scuba? Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that.
He's a stranger who needs assistance. Please, do the right thing and no more of your hair will fall out. It looks like he's losing the hair on the top of his head, but it's growing out of his eyebrows.
What? And just who in Mara's name are you anyway? Come here, telling me my business. And for what? To help a fool?
I will say this, that open collar right there, he's showing off way too much. Like I am sweating right now. I got the meat sweats. You know you should help him.
Look, yes, you're right. Fella might be nutters, might not. The fact is, he needs help. I turned him away. What kind of a man am I, huh? Look, thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
I'll tell you something else that I may have already talked about this. I say things so much sometimes that sometimes I forget what I say. But I'll tell you something else they could do to improve the player experience in the next Elder Scrolls game. Just like in Fallout, moddable weapons and armor. Imagine starting off with like a short sword that you take to a forge and with materials can turn into a broadsword or a great sword, you know, or file it down to a dagger or something. Or you can use weights to improve its grip, which gives you like a plus so much crit ability. Or tentable and moddable armor, that would be a big deal. I'm not joking. Like, I am all about tentable and moddable armor and enchantable armor as well, although you technically can enchant armor, so maybe that's not as big a deal. But say for instance, like tier sets, like for instance, you do like a really long quest chain, right? And each time you do a specific chapter in the quest line, you get a specific piece of armor. And once you do the whole thing, you've got the whole armor set, right? And it gives you like some interesting tier bonus, like set bonus. Like for instance, if it's all leather armor, it's 25% less noisy when you sneak. Or if it's all cloth armor, you have 25% more magicka, you know. Or if it's all plate armor, if you're playing a game that has conditions, you know, like conditional armor and weapons, it's 25% less chance to break, you know, something like that. And you get the set bonus when you have all the pieces, but you can still mod each piece. Or better yet, like say you wear 5 pieces of armor and each one of them gives you plus 2% of something, like one specific stat. If you have the entire set, it brings it up to plus 5% per piece. That's something like that. That'd be interesting. And I want this freaking butterfly. Butterfly in the sky. I'm gonna make you die. That's not how that goes.
Poor mother. Your home seems so very far.
I talked to Lorius. He's agreed to fix your wagon wheel.
You did? He has?
Are you okay over there?
Oh,
I told you I was gonna run over a little bit.
So happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but more, even more, my mother thanks you.
She probably does. She's not as dead as everyone thinks. She is dead, but not as dead as everyone thinks.
A few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again.
He's fucking nuts. I'm sorry. Also, speaking of my language, I'm not saying I want vulgarity in the next Elder Scrolls game, but I will say that at times they do tend to have like what you would consider blue language. You know, they do swear every once in a while. Now, Fallout, that's a whole different thing. They say all kinds of stuff. But like, instead of him saying mother my eye, he could have said mother my arse, you know, or someone's uglier than a Hagraven's tit, you know, something like that. I feel like that would be like in universe, that would be believable using language like that. They don't have to be vulgar, for God's sake, but I like the idea that, you know, I hate when every time you run up on a bandit's camp, the first thing they want to holler is, I'm warning you, back off, or never should have come here. You know, like that's really it. So I would like to see them just do a little bit more with the dialogue. But yeah, that's it really. So we have got to level up, guys. We haven't leveled up in a while. Damn, we really have leveled up. Jesus Christ. We're level 5, headed to level 6. Good Lord, we got a whole bunch of points. Okay, so we're level 6 and we're headed to level. Hold on, let me. I want to throw a point because I've got 5 points apparently. I want to throw a point in speech. I'm gonna throw one in lockpicking, obviously. Throw one in sneak, because I mean, sneaky snipey, you guys know. You guys already know. We're gonna put one in archery. Instantly, my weapons will be doing more damage. My bow. And then I want to put one in alchemy. If I can freaking... there it is right there. Oh. That's it. Instantly, my character is a much happier person. And I see butterflies. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Gotcha. Now, I will say, catching butterflies with a mouse and keyboard combo is actually easier than doing that with a controller. Good Lord, the butterflies that are around here. Hello. Where you at? There you are. I gotcha. Oh, there's a whole bunch of butterflies. Oh, they're really good alchemy ingredients. Got them. Also, if you can, be out at night in the wilderness, because Luna moths are also incredible alchemy ingredients. You can use them to make, I believe, invisibility potions. I'm trying hard to like capture all the butterflies, because I will be making potions. I think they're like respawning is what they're doing. Oh, yeah, they're literally popping up out of nowhere.
I've been looking for you.
Oh God, I should have known.
Delivered. Your hands only. Let's see. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Anonymous letter. Okay. Oh, that's Creation Club content. It's about the damn zombies. We will never read that letter, you guys. Honestly, because I kind of hate them. It wouldn't be so bad if, like, as soon as you do read the letter, hello, I want this damn butterfly. Oh, bitch. No. As soon as you read the letter, those zombies start spawning every freaking where. All right, so this gives me something. Oh, no, I've already... Did you hear all that out there? Sounds like they're arguing. It really does sound like they're arguing. We actually don't really have anything to do, guys. We only had 2 quests and we did them. I mean, we can do more. There's plenty to do. We know that. But I'm also like a little bit at a loss because I'm like, we don't have anything to do. All right, so how much gold did we just make? Because we only had like a couple hundred. We didn't make that many. We've got 500 gold, which is, you know, not awful. I'm just seeing what else I've got. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry so much about the zombie quest line. I really wish whoever made that mod had thought, okay, if we're gonna put all this work into it, let's get someone to do the voice acting that it's, I'm not trying to be ugly, because I'm not saying it's a bad quest line. It's just a little overkill with the zombies and the girl that they have to do the voice acting on the letter. It'd be one thing if you just open up the letter and read it. No big deal. But they have a girl that reads the entire thing out. And it's both too fast, too slow, and it's really bad. It's like old 80s voice acting, you know, like for instance when you turn on Resident Evil and you get that really bad cheesy voice acting. It's kind of like that. That's what it puts me in the mind of. All right, so there was a sky shard, and we noticed it when we came up here. Up there it is, right there. Let's go grab that real quick. I have a feeling I'm gonna get attacked by something when I'm up here, which is why I've got my my good weapons out. Oh, it's bandits. It's bandits. I was right. It's bandits. I remember this. Actually, they're far enough away where I can actually, I think I can get away with shooting one of them with an arrow. Got him. Got the little bitch. Now, I could be wrong, but I thought there was 3 originally. Poacher, not bandit, poacher. Now, he's a poacher, so we're gonna take his shield. We're gonna poach his mace as well. Oh, you know what? Didn't we pick up a quest from Isolde to find a mammoth tusk? Look what we found. Okay, we're good. Okay. I could have sworn there was one more bad guy, but maybe I'm wrong. Sky shards in Skyrim the Pale. But we have absorbed enough sky shards. Holding vigil at headquarters of the devotee to pay respects near the final rest of King Borgus. Oh, it's showing me like little clues to the hold on, I wonder if I can. Nope. I was just okay, this is a specific mammoth, so we can't clean this one's carcass. What am I looking at? What is this weird? It looks like ore, but it's not apparently. Now my next question is, should I be worried about like a giant coming up on me? Oh look, an iron greatsword. I didn't know that was there. I'm trying to see if there's any other loot in this little spot here. I don't. Now I could be wrong, but I think no matter how much time passes, I don't think this right here turns into a regular like giant encampment. I think it stays a graveyard. But I could have sworn okay, first of all, got him. I don't even care about the other one. I don't. You guys know how much I love sneaky, sneaky, snipey, snipe. Where did he go? There he is. Ha-ha! I love this. I love this so much. This mod list, you guys, okay, let me just point this out. First of all, no dropped frame rate. Anywhere. Anywhere. Like, seriously, no dropped frames. Really beautiful to look at. Like, really beautiful to look at. Where'd you go? I hear you. I hear you. I don't see you. Where'd you go? Okay, I guess not. Just so stable. Like I'm so into this. Like, what is it I always say? I'm so gay for this. I am so gay for this mod list. Like, I want to go on a date with it. I want to have inappropriate relations with this mod list. I want to have its babies and claim them as dependents. Like, I am loving this. Oh, and look, there's another sky shard. We're just finding them. We're finding them. I guess we need to go get that one that's on the road to Whiterun. You guys know which one I'm talking about. Okay, we got some guys over there. But we need to go up there. So that's where we're headed. Oh, shit, that damn deer scared the hell out of me. It's fine, he can run away. It's not that big a deal. I think I just heard something, like someone hollered. Oh, hello, Mr. Deer. Hello, I'll get you instead. Sorry, I just get so... Oh, they're fighting down there. Someone's shooting fire on those guys and they're just taking it. That is nuts. Okay, let me, first of all, let me stand up and loot. If you stand up and loot, you can get loot, right? But then when you crouch down and do the little Hunterborn thing, you get extra. You get extra. Who doesn't like extra? Oh, I've improved. I'm learning. I feel like I'm very, very close to like a bear or a saber cat. Usually, when you get to these kind of areas, there are bears or saber cats. I want to be like, don't quote me, but we've all been here. We've all seen it. I swear I keep hearing something. There you are. You know what? That's the music. Got him. I kept hearing this like, it sounded like somebody hollering, and then I stopped moving long enough to realize, oh, it's the music. It's the music. I don't even care about that deer. I got this one. What's funny is, and I don't think Joseph has paid attention to it yet. He's sitting right over here. I'm gonna show you something in a minute, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah. Also, I don't know how well he's picking up, but since I fiddled around with the my computer's audio, not Streamlabs, but my computer's microphone audio, he's picking up a little bit better. So now I probably don't have to holler at him to like yell just to be heard. But let me find. You didn't hear that?
Footprints, footsteps.
Listen.
Snow, yeah. We got the same sound.
This morning, when we went outside, it took a minute for me to get Joseph to step out into the snow, and because as soon as I walked out, I was like, listen to this, and I stepped out into the snow, and he's funny about, like I am about certain things. I guess that's one of his things he has a hard time with. He was like, ooh, I don't like that, and I was like, just step out into it. So he did, and then the next thing I know, he's out there on the ground on his back making snow angels. Which I have photos of, by the way. I'm trying to get right there. Let's see what we can do. Can we jump? We can, in fact, jump. Let's jump some more. Just pretend it's crisscross.
That was literally going through my head.
I know, that's why I said it. Okay, let's... Yes! What's funny is they actually have this specific mechanic in ESO. That's where this came from. Now, this isn't the original Sky Shard mod. It's extremely similar, like almost identical, but not quite. Another mod author made a Sky Shard mod for Skyrim, and I loved it. I was like, this is really cool. But as sometimes occurs, other modders try to take the credit of people. You guys know, you guys have seen it. I forget where those guys were being burned up, but I think it's right over here. We're gonna go find out. Anyway, this came in the face of or the wake of Modgate. You guys remember Modgate? When collections became all the rage and people were grabbing, anywhere from 10 to 15 to 1,000 mods, all created by different people. Oh, we're not in God mode, I just realized. You know how I can tell? My stamina bar. Every time I figured out what the trigger was, you guys, it's the Sky Shards. It's not me pulling my camera out to view my character. It's the Sky Shards that for some reason they take me out of God mode. Anyway, as I was gonna say, bitch, come on, come eat an arrow, be done with it. As I was saying, during Modgate, everyone's mods were being snatched wholesale, basically. I feel like there should be like one more, either wolf or crab, but for now we're just gonna loot. Looting and booting. Also, I hear a Nirnroot. But during Modgate, everyone's mods were all being snatched. And so the original author of the Sky Shard mod pulled their mod off Nexus. Now, if you still had the mod, it would work as intended until it could no longer function again. Meaning, like, anytime there was such a big update that it couldn't keep up anymore. Now, it's an old mod, and so as long as you have, I think it ran on F4SC, I could be wrong, but as long as you had that updated, I believe it worked until it just didn't anymore. And it got to where it didn't work anymore finally, and I was like, so very sad. And what's weird is, like, I had actually looked for a Sky Shard mod, couldn't find one, and it was when I was like going through different collections, and this one in particular popped up, and I was like, oh, there is a Sky Shard mod. Immediately I was over the moon, because it's not just about the free skill points that you get after you get 3 in a row, it's about the content, new challenges. And honestly, one of the reasons why I like it so much is it's not beating you over the head with new content. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something very lightweight. It doesn't bog down your game. It doesn't cause any lag or jitter. Gotcha, you ugly boonch. Oh, he went under the map. He went right where he needed to. The other one went under the map. That's the problem with crabs, is sometimes you'll shoot them with arrows and they don't just die. They die so hard you can't loot them. I knew there was another one of these though. Let's put that away. What was I saying? Oh, and so this new one is pretty much nearly identical. The only difference is it gives you clues. Before you would like loot a Sky Shard, right? And you would just immediately breadcrumb the quest, you know, find all the Sky Shards in the Pale, or find all the Sky Shards in the Rift. Now it gives you like these little clues. It's kind of like beefed out the mod without making it beefy. That sounds stupid. It's so lightweight. The mod takes literally, and it's like a couple, I think it's like not even a megabyte. The mod is tiny, but it adds so much to the game. And I also like how it doesn't outright tell you where to find the Sky Shards. It gives you clues. Skeever Snoo Snoo! You guys, I'm so good at this. I'm so good at this. Oh my god, you guys, look at that. What are you gonna do about it? Actually, I'm gonna stand up and manually loot this one. I know I did a lot of non-manual looting, but skeevers are annoying. I want to get as much as I can out of them. Plus, you don't find skeevers nearly as much as you find crabs and wolves and deer, stuff like that. Now, goats and foxes, those fuckers will definitely be getting manually looted and hunter-born looted. I feel like, okay, there's a mastodon, a mammoth. I always want to call them mastodons. I feel like I'm about to be attacked by something. And with the mod that adds all this extra fluffy grass, it's really hard to find things. So I'm trying to be very diligent. That's the word I'm looking for. Diligent in looking for enemies. I say that, I'll turn around, there'll be a wolf right here in front of me. Oh, there goes a deer floating in the sky, slowly lowering, by the way. He's on an elevator. Boom, there he goes. Now his day just got ruined, because if I'm not mistaken, while that is a little bit of a glitch or something, they die when that happens. They do die. when they slam into the ground, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I want to say that's what happens. Oh, no, he didn't die. I killed Bambi's mama. Also, what could see me a minute ago? Oh, that guard right there. I hope he saw that and was like, nice shot. You know what? That deer did die. This is a completely different deer. Turning off the time scale when I'm hunter-borning critters and stuff helped so much. I hate when I like go to clean a deer or something, or even a freaking crab or something, and like 4 to 6 hours pass. I'm like, no, I don't need that. Wait, maybe that. Maybe. No, here it is. Here it is. I was like, maybe that wasn't the deer I was thinking it was. Also, we're gonna go into that tower in a minute. Because I could be wrong, but I think there's a treasure chest on the roof of it. Come here, Mr. Butterfly, I got you. Oh, I forgot to kill that dragon. I completely forgot, you guys. I completely forgot about that dragon. That poor dragon had a bad day. Mermolnir, that's his name, Mermolnir. You know what? What's crazy is the dragons are just coming back to Skyrim, and so Alduin went and resurrected him, right? It's only been a day since Alduin showed up in the world. That poor guy, that poor dragon, Mermolnir, got brought back to life that same day, and then a few hours later, I killed him.
I trust the days found you well, Thane.
Yes, now move.
Oh, forgive me, Thane.
I'll forgive you when you move.
Oh, forgive me,
there we go.
Thane.
I'm trying to get up here, dude. Calm down. I'm just seeing if there's anything here worth grabbing. I want to say there's a treasure chest on the roof. I could be wrong. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not. What do we got? 1,100 gold and a hide shield of resist fire? Thank you. Also, I believe after time passes, it will respawn treasure. I could be wrong, but I want to say it respawns treasure. So, like, we can come back at a later date and loot it again. Oh, no. I was trying not to actually jump off. I was trying not to jump off. I really wanted to actually go back down the stairs. Damn it. Oh, shut up. You're not hurt. You're in God mode, for God's sake. Thank God, though. If I wasn't in God mode, I'd be in trouble. Death by snoo. Arrow to the butthole. Say hello to... There goes another one. There goes another one. Just dropped out of the sky. It's... Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It's raining elk. I can't explain that, but hallelujah, it is raining elk. Also, as soon as they stop walking, I'm gonna ruin their freaking career. I say that. I'm so good at that. It's frightening how good I am at that. And also, a little weird how much fun it is. Like, Bethesda had to know. Like, they had to know. They had to know. They had to know how much people would find so much enjoyment out of just killing the deer. I could run around killing deer all day. In fact, I have. I think the last 40 minutes or so, I've been just running around killing deer. It's so fun. It's so fun. Oh, I literally killed one right on top of the other. Holy Shasta balls, you guys. And my sneak skill's increasing. I don't know what's... Is something near me? Guess not. I guess I don't have to worry about manually looting them. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatevs. It's a hair flip. I'm improving. I'm improving. So very much. And that's something else. As you do more of the cleaning of the carcasses and stuff in Hunterborn, you will improve, which will, I believe, improve the value of the whatever it is you're getting from the critters. There was one that fell out of the sky. So I guess I have to start singing Venison in the Sky. I'm gonna help you die. Take an arrow to the butt. I don't know, I'm just making this up as we go. There was I know one fell from the sky. I saw it. Just don't know where it went. Makes me sad. All right, so we're pretty much at the end for the day, you guys. I hate to say that. I'm gonna kill this last little deer. Got him! I thought I wasn't gonna get him for a minute there. Love that. I mean, literally, when I said got him, it made my head hurt. That's how bad my head hurts. I might play around and turn off the crouching mechanic to where I can just do this by activating the carcass. I hear something, but I don't know what I'm hearing. It's probably just my soundtrack. I downloaded and installed 2 mods. In fact, I'm gonna actually go through a quick list of some of the mods I'm using, both for Skyrim and for Fallout 4, what we were talking about earlier with the settlement building and whatnot. And then I will let you guys decide for yourself how much you want to be like me. Just kidding. All right, so let's save this. I think we should get on the road. I think that's the vibe. Yeah, I think this is gonna be our screen. Okay, let's save. And Quitisha. All right, and I forgot about my new, like, home screen background, basically. I'm thrilled at how well that looks. That is from the original trailer for Skyrim. I don't know if you guys ever saw that, but one of the the first ever trailers for Skyrim used this, like, animated, like this whole thing was like moving around and acting out like the lore of Skyrim, basically, the ancient lore of Skyrim. It was like world building. Okay, so as far as like some of the really, really cool mods that I'm using, the first one is called a quality world map, vivid with stone roads. That's what it is. And you guys saw how beautiful my map is. And then also a quality world map, clear map skies. So it allows me to see the entire map without all that cloud coverage. Now, I will say this, you guys. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you use the vanilla map in the game without mods, you can actually, if you move around, if there is a dragon in an area, you can actually see it flying around. And also, if there's bad weather, you can see that in the clouds that hover over certain areas in the map. I've got the Live Another Life, and with that, I've got additional starts for Live Another Life. MMX452's alternate starts is what it's called. The Adventurer's Sketchbook, which I'm still a little unclear on that. I have to figure that one out. Apparently, it's a book I carry or I have to find. And as I uncover locations and do quest lines and encounter very like large lore characters and animals and stuff like that, I'll start filling out a sketchbook, basically drawing my adventures. I'm trying to think. Baranzaya bonus is one that I haven't fiddled with yet, because basically what it is all the stones of Baranzaya will have a use for them now. Like, despite making the crown of Baranzaya, each stone, I believe, will have like its own specific trait that you will inherit, basically. Book covers of Skyrim. Buy lumber in larger stacks is one that you can't live without if you plan on building all the different homes in all the different holds. And then the entire cathedral suite for plants and whatnot, including cathedral mushrooms. It just pretties up the mushrooms. This is the two mods I was talking about just a second ago. Celtic music in Skyrim and Celtic music in Skyrim's dungeons. Cloaks of Skyrim. Let me see. Compass navigation overhaul is one that changes my compass around a little bit. Cutting room floor, that's another one that everyone should be using. Okay, so my UI, it's brought to you by the Dear Diary Dark Mode and the Dear Diary Dark Mode Warm Persistence Fix. Trust me, you need both of those. Let me find it. The one I was wanting to tell you guys about. I'm trying to find it. Give me just a second. Hunterborn. Okay, I'm using Immersive Armors, Immersive Citizens, and Immersive World Encounters. Those three. There's also an Immersive Weapons, and I believe an Immersive Patrols. There's an Immersive Winches if you're into slightly more, I want to say naughty content. I don't think it's full-on adult content, but I'm not interested in that. I had an Immersive Winches for a while, and it feels very sexist and misogynistic. That's just my take on the thing. My Quest camera, when I'm turning it and it zooms in and whatnot, you need improved alternate conversation camera. Enough said. That is freaking amazing. That is, I'm not joking, it's so amazing. Like, if I turned off all my other mods, I'd still use that one because it turns your game into a more modernized RPG, in my opinion. Let me get past all the JKs and legacy stuff. The rest of them are all like little things, and I've named most of the stuff also. As I play the game more for you guys are going to see more and more stuff, and it'll come to me to talk about whatever it is you guys are seeing. I think I've pretty much told you guys about everything I'm using as far as like what we've come across so far already. A lot of it is supplemental mods for Legacy of the Dragonborn, which will add more cool stuff to collect and whatnot. I like adding stuff like that because when you're on your billionth playthrough, you're like, I can't go after the skeleton key again. I can't go after the white file again. I need something new to go after. And so Legacy of the Dragonborn, or just Legacy as people call it, that is a really good way to add a bunch of content and new locations and new loot and weapons and armor and gear and player housing and guilds and factions and adventures, lore. I mean, that is it's probably the biggest and most comprehensive mod and probably the most popular one, even though it's not in the Creation Club. And I honestly am glad it's not in the Creation Club. That being said, I wouldn't be surprised if it was in the Creation Club at some point later on down the road, because I know a lot of people want to do the East Empire content and the Bard's College expansion and the Legacy of the Dragonborn content, and they don't play well together. Not normally. So, that's it for now. Now, as far as, all right, let me switch to Fallout 4. I'm gonna give you guys the rundown very, very quickly on the specific mods that you need for settlement building that will just change everything up. I named a few, and I'll probably rename them in a second once it goes to my profile. Okay, let me go to my mods. It took a second to activate the actual game itself. Let me find it. Okay, so the first one is, like I was saying, build anything in interiors. That's literally the name of the mod. It's amazing. Busy Settlers is another really good one. Conquest. I'm actually not using a whole bunch of mods on my Fallout 4. Obviously, the script extender. Faster Workshop is a game changer. I'm not joking. A lot of people, the more stuff you add to your settlement building abilities, like in terms of mods, it slows down how fast your workshop launches when you go into it. But Faster Workshop is a way around that. Now, in order to have it work, you have to have the MCM mod and F4SC. Otherwise, it won't work properly. But Functional Displays is a really cool mod. G2M Workshop, the ones that are really necessary, like longer power lines aren't necessarily necessary, but Move That Workbench is a game changer. I'm not joking. I cannot tell you how many times I have been building in an area and thought to myself, I wish I could move the workbench to a different spot in the settlement because it would make more sense. Like if I build my actual like garage with all my workbenches, I wish I could move the actual workbench in there. That would make more sense. Place everywhere. Even if you don't use Conquest or scrap everything, you need place everywhere. You can literally put something in midair if you want. And it's a really good way to place objects on shelves and whatnot. That is a big game changer. I'm not joking, like a big one. So scrap everything and scrap those red rocket pump arms. How many times have you been trying to build at the red rocket station and just either ignored the pump arms or tried to glitch things through or not been able to build something there because of the arms? Scrap those red rocket pump arms is a game-changing mod. I'm not joking. It is amazing. So, settlement keywords expanded, settlement objects unlocked. Settle mods, not that one, I'm sorry. Snap and Build, Snappy House Kit, and Snappy DLC. Those three there, if I don't use anything else, even if I don't use Place Everywhere, those are the three. Because not only do they give you a whole bunch of new stuff to build with, like all the kits and stuff, they add so many new snap points to the vanilla settlement pieces that like it opens up an entire new world of building. The way it's built now, like say for instance you want to build a house, you can only snap walls along the outside edge of a foundation or floor piece. If you have like a bunch of floor pieces snapped together, you can only put walls on the outside. You can't snap interior walls unless you delete a floor, move something. Like with Snap and Build, Snappy House Kit, and the DLC, it changes a lot. You can put walls on any 4 sides of a foundation, even if it's snapped to other foundation pieces. That right there. And they're very small, lightweight mods. They add a lot, but they don't take up very much. They're not very big mods. I'm trying to think if there's any. Thematic and Practical. I remember I told you guys about that one before. I'm using something called Wasteland Gardening, and wall oil lamps. I can't talk. Those two really help a lot. I'm also using the Workshop Decorations Pack, Workshop Framework, Workshop Rearranged. Those 3 there go together so very well. Basically what that does is it makes your build menu so much easier to use. It does. It basically kind of recategorizes a couple of things, because when I play without them, finding the shit I want to build with is a nightmare, but it makes it so much easier. Workshop Rearranged is one I can never play without. Even if I don't use decorations packs or extra build options, Rearranged does exactly that. It puts things in there to where, like, if you're looking for all your wood pieces, it puts all your wood pieces together. I believe the original vanilla build menu is, if you want to, say, for instance, put a floor down, it puts all your floor pieces down in one menu, right? But you're like, you have to look through there, and some of the pieces that you want aren't there. Whereas with the Workshop Rearranged, it puts all your wooden pieces together. Floors, walls, ceilings, doors, everything. And then it puts all your concrete pieces together, and then in specific menus, you know? And it adds so much to those menus that normally you wouldn't have. So those are the ones that I use for my settlement builds, because I'm very passionate about settlement building. Thank you guys so much. I had a blast tonight. I was so looking forward to streaming tonight. I had a great day, even though I had a bad headache, and I still do. But I had so much fun, and I really lately have been bitten once again by the streaming bug. I'd kind of towards the end of 2024 started not hating it, but like not really looking forward to it, and some days pushed myself to stream. And lately, part of it is it's a new year, it's a new opportunity. Another part of it is, of course, Skyrim. You guys know how much I love Skyrim. And the other part of it is Joseph and I are, not relationship-wise, but our lives in general lately we've been getting to a place where we're both happier. We were always happy together, but like in our lives, like our professional lives, our financial lives, we're starting to get to a point where we can breathe a little bit, you know? And that's a good feeling. And like, that's a really good feeling. Also, he and I have been getting so well in sync that we've gotten to where we just read each other's minds constantly. Like, we'll be laying in bed watching Murder, She Wrote, and I'll be thinking to myself, I could eat a little something like an olive or a pickle, or stop laughing. I can eat like a little piece of ham or something, and I'll take my earbuds out of my tablet or like whatever, or if I'm just watching, I'll literally be turning towards him to say something, and he'd be like, you feel like having a little something? And I'm like, oh my, we do this constantly. In fact, I may have already told the story, I'm not sure. When we were getting ready to wrap presents and whatnot for Christmas, all his stuff had come in, right? That he had got for everybody, right? And he had it all laid out, right? Or no, actually, he didn't have it laid out. He told me what it was. And he bought everyone the same thing, but in different colors. Each person got a different colored something. And it was their favorite color. And I saw them, and I was like, okay, this one for this person, this one for, and I mean, it was crazy. He was like, oh my God, that's absolutely right. Like, without him even telling me which color was, I knew all of it instantly. And
when we gave them out, it was crazy because one person got a bicycle that matched the color we got them. Another one had matched their jacket and everything. I had no idea. It just worked out.
Everyone seems to be psychic lately.
Yeah.
Everyone seems to be psychic lately. I cannot tell you how many times I've turned to him and be like, do you want to watch this? And he's like, I was literally just about to say that. Like, it'll literally be about to come out of one of our mouths, and the other person will look at the other one and be like, it's such and such. And it's just shocking how incredibly, eerily, almost to 100% accurateness it is now. It's crazy. I mean, to the point where, like, I'll say something, and he's literally like, you know, and he'll be like, this is getting freaky. We got to stop doing this. So on the one hand, it kind of gives me hope. Like, say, for instance, I'm ever in a situation out in the world where I'm faced with a decision. I'm happy enough to know that now, like, I can make a decision and know that he would have made that decision, you know, and vice versa. It's crazy. It's so nuts. It's creepy. Now, I know the old adage that the more time you spend around your other half, you start looking alike, talking alike, walking alike, sounding alike, dressing alike, that sort of thing. But we're living that. It is batshit how similar we are. It's crazy.
And I kind of got that with one of my managers at my job. It's like I've worked there for almost 7 years now, and I about know what he's gonna want, so I already do it. And then he goes to ask me, and I'm like, already done.
That's how I am.
Me like,
that's how I am with Willie.
How'd you know? And I'm like, because you always ask me the same thing. For
that's how I am with my immediate supervisor. His name is Willie. I'm not going to give you his last name, but it's quite common for him to come in there and start saying something. I'm like, already done. Already got it. Or it's in my scan gun. I got it already. And he's like, well, he and I compliment each other well now. It's crazy how the first time he worked there, we butted heads constantly. We didn't get along. We actively hated each other. But long before either one of us knew he was leaving, we both were like, we have to be adults about this. We have to work together. Neither one of us are going anywhere. Let's bury the hatchet. We had kind of an uncomfortable conversation, but we were grown-ups about it. And when he left, we were in a great place. But we're in such a better place now. Like, honestly, like, we're so lucky to have him at my location. Everyone is like that too. Like, everyone is, we all know how lucky it's rare for you to have a supervisor at your job that doesn't just care about the job and the success of the team, but also cares about the well-being and the welfare of the team. When he called me yesterday about the whole situation with the snow and whatnot, he kept saying over, he goes, I just want you guys to be safe. He goes, I'm not even worried. If we have to make do with whatever we have, that's fine. It wouldn't be the first time. He goes, but I want everyone to get through this safely and without any drama. He goes, I'm just worried about y'all, your safety, your mental health. Like, he really cares about us. And I'm so afraid he's gonna leave. I don't want him to leave. I told him that yesterday. I was like, we were sitting in the office just chit-chatting for a second after I told him some work stuff. And I was like, you know what you're gonna have to do now? You're gonna have to act a fool so you can't get promoted for a little bit. And he was just like, you want the old Willie? I was like, no, not towards me. Not towards me. But act up a little bit. Just a little bit. Just enough to where they're like, okay, he needs some more maturing. That way he won't leave us, because he has been so great for us. We have succeeded and just done so well under him. And I'm shocked about that at first, but so proud of him. So proud of him. I couldn't ask for a better supervisor.
We've gone through so many supervisors at my job. As soon as I get comfortable with one, and I'm like, oh, okay, now we got a little, you know, in sync with each other. They either transfer to another store or move to another department, and then I have to start over with somebody else again.
You guys know how that is. I mean, anyone who has a day job, you guys understand. So, anyway, thank you guys so much. Before we end it, a little house cleaning. I deleted a few socials. We're not going to get into that. I'm just going to say that my active and current socials are listed below in the About Me section. It's just 3. If you guys want to get a hold of me, you can do so through any of those 3 socials. I'm still using, like I said, I'm still using Facebook Messenger right now, as of right now, only for, I'm not supporting anyone. I'm just saying, like, I'm not happy that I'm even having to use Messenger, but I'm using it because I have some family members that only use Messenger, and it's the only way I have to get a hold of them. But I'm not on there like I used to be. I'm not using it like I used to be. I'm only using it for specific family members. But yeah, if you guys want to get a hold of me, I have linked below in the About Me, my YouTube, my TikTok, and my Blue Sky. I'm super excited about that. We have a new slideshow. We've got new sound settings. We've got new backgrounds. I've been working so hard for you guys lately, and I can only say that we're still not done. It's only going to get better. So thank you guys so very much. I'm going to let you guys go, and I will see you guys on Friday at 4, God willing, at 4 o'clock, God willing, at 4 o'clock, where we will continue our funsies, fails, and shenanigans in Skyrim, Tamriel's coldest, most northernmost province. Thank you guys so much from me and from Daddy Joseph. And I don't see Hoppy. He must be in the back.
Covered up in bed there, freezing.
Yeah. Oh, also one more thing. If you guys are having inclement weather like we are, please don't get on those roads at all. Stay safe. Stay safe. I mean, unless you're starving or don't have electricity and you're in danger of freezing, don't get on the roads. You know, knock on a neighbor's door, text a friend who is able to walk over, but don't get on the roads. They're very scary. Black ice kills people every year, so just be careful.